eating a variety kind of food. There is no any single food that can actually provide you with all those nutrients in a day.
Today I would like to share about healthy food. Healthy food is actually any kind of food that can make you believe it is good for you. For your information, there is no single food that can provide all the nutrients in a day. So you have to eat variety of food that can provide all the nutrients. There are 5 groups of foods, which is number 1 is vegetables, fruits, grain food, protein and dairy product. Simon Sinek said that healthy food works in an intricate, complex way with not only our bodies, but also with our culture, community, family, and social structures. So, it is a daily partner in everyday life taking care of us. So you guys, please make sure to take care of your body, eating healthy food because it's the only place you have to live in. Thank you.
It doesn't matter actually whether you have a frequent meal, a large portion meal, or even you have less meal. The water intake is actually based on your fluid requirement in a day.
As a dietitian said, water and other liquids help break down food so that our body can absorb the nutrients. Drinking water during or after a meal actually aids digestion. To have a good digestion, we need to have at least 2 liters of water even though we eat 5 times or 3 times a day for our mealtime. Similar to fat that we know, we should drink the water at least 8 glasses per day, so we must make it as our day routine for our good digestion. This is also helps our body to prevent dehydrating issues. So please drink the water at least 2 liters per day and less sugar in our meals.
Healthy plate methods is international guide, but we in Malaysia we have launched a Malaysian healthy plate method, what we call it as pinggan sihat Malaysia, with hashtag suku-suku separuh.
Now I will give you an example of Malaysian healthy plate with hashtag suku-suku separuh. So here is the example, and where your plate will be divided into 3 compartments, which is quarter and half, where the first quarter of your plate will are for grain and cereal. Like today I will choose rice for the first quarter of my plate. And another quarter of my plate should be for protein, like chicken here, and the last one is which is half of your plate should be for vegetarian and fruits. But for today, I have only vegetables, but you can include with fruits too. And so this is Malaysian healthy plate with hashtag suku-suku separuh.
Mostly instant noodle would be your choices, right? So, but the thing is with this instant noodle, because of the salt intake, for example, 1 pack of instant noodle or 1 cup of instant noodle actually contain of about 2,000 milligrams of sodium.
And basically, if you want to have instant noodles, I would suggest you not to have too frequent, so you might exceed much more than the requirement. Try to limit in terms of the frequency and how many times you take those instant noodles. If you have these instant noodles, you have to cut down other food that high in salt, for example like salted fish and salted eggs. One more thing, if you have those instant noodles and high salted food, you need to increase your fluid intake, because usually when you have high salted food intake, you might be having dehydration.
known as not-eating syndrome. It's an eating syndrome where you eat a lot amount of food, even though you're already full. Okay, the causes of this problem is because you face a few problems like depression or even anxiety. So as a human being, you face a lot of problems, but the differences is that whether you're severe or not. We can recognize the symptom of this eating disorder is by you eat a lot amount of portion in twice a week in a 6-month period. So, as a student, we have to look ourselves and our health to become much more healthy and be happy and become much more productive. Thank you.
No matter whether it's at night or daytime, it can actually happen. So that's why they come up with a binge eating disorder definition. So, whether it for man or woman, it can happen to anyone.
Binge eating disorder can happen to anyone like us, but it also can be a severe issue. However, it can be treated by psychological approach, and the psychological approach can be treated by counselors, nutritionists, dietitians, and also psychologists.
Psychological approach, there are 3 methods. The first one is the cognitive behavior therapy, which is those who treat you will focus on your thinking, on your feelings, and also your behavior, because how you behave is actually how you eat. That's how they influence on your eating pattern. The second one is the interpersonal therapy, which is the dietitian, the nutritionist, the counselors will look into your relationship between your family and your friends, because those people around you actually will influence your daily intake of your meal. And the last one, which is the third one, is the dialectical behavior therapy, which is those who treat you will focus on how to cope with stress, anxiety, and also depression, because mental health play a very important role on your daily life. And if there is some more severe cases that you might need to consult a doctor, you might need a requirement for medicines to balance back your hormone, your mental health, and also your nutrition in your body.
Thank you, Eleena, for spending your time with us and for all the information that you provide us. So we very appreciate your sincere spending time with us and your thought about binge eating syndrome. Okay, thank you.
Buka senyap je, Eleena. Video dah.
Korang ni betul-betul ambil ke tipu-tipu ni? Weh, saya banyak tu je tinggal. Serius ah? Apa? Okey. Kerja tak.
Ya Allah, dah rakam dah. Dah rakam semua.